the challenge is removed, which that you become strong so that you can able to handle the challenge. And I believe if you able to control whatever you are doing, if you have that self-esteem that pushes you, that push you every time you want something, you push yourself, I believe you are going to do something great. And nobody came here in this world knowing that he will be somewhere. We all fighting for a destiny, and I believe God has everything for someone. So don't lose hope, even if it's your darkest time. Use your darkest time to know where you can reach. People believe that when they face challenge is meant for them. No, challenge are just meant there to strengthen you, so that at least you can be harder, you can pray harder, because I believe this. No one came here bright, and everyone is bright.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Alakekiri, and in case you are new here, kindly consider subscribing. And today I am with my guest, who has also an amazing story for us. But let him introduce himself.
Yes, thank you for this interview. I'm Fidel Okoa. I come from a very blessed land, Kisii County, and luckily I'm here as a student in M.K.U University, and I thank God for this far. I don't know where to start from, whether my storyline or what. What are you planning me to say, mister?
Yeah. Now, how was actually growing up was for you? Actually, from even nursery school, primary, secondary, and even up to now you're in university.
It's been tough. It's been tough, my bro. It's been tough, eh? But nursery school, I went to my local school. Nearby my place, where I can just go home anytime I want, anytime I need. So I was from Yosia Primary School. That's where I started my studies in 2006, I guess. Okay, I didn't say when I was born. I was born in 2000, October, date 28. So that's when I was born. So after the age of 7, that's when I started my schooling in Yosia Primary School. That's where I started from nursery to standard 8. Luckily, I was an average student all through. I got 272 marks from there. By then, that was valuable marks. I was called to extra county school, Amasago Boys School, and Sameta Boys. But due to the background of my family, I cannot say we are poor, but because we are able to eat and whatever, I can say that it's not that gauging. Like, unlucky that my parents were not able to support me in that extra county school. So I opted into a day school, to a nearby a 2-kilometer walk day school. That is Riotero Secondary School. That's where I started my studies in Form 1. I was a bright student, maybe with my mentality from primary school. I was good. So I got full support from teachers, and everyone in school was liked me a lot. So I had, at least I can say, Form 1 I had a good life, because I could access everything I wanted in school, out school. And the little my parents had supported me with it. So I can say I'm lucky, and I thank God for that. In Form 4, I scored a grade of being minor. I was called to M.K.U University to pursue economics and economics in IT and IT. But due to passion in education, I can say I'm a passionate teacher. So I changed to education. Yeah, I'm pursuing chem and mathematics, and I'm really happy that I'm almost finishing. But it's been tough. And I'm almost, but I thank God I'm almost finishing. My parents have been ups and downs, supporting me here and there. It's been rough, like I can say it's been rough, from finance, how to dress, everything. Just to say give a token to my parents for what they have done to me. I'm now a 4.2 student. I guess this is my final semester in school, and next semester I will be proceeding to attachment. So luckily, I'm almost out of Vika. Unless you need me to say more.
Now, what are some challenges have you passed through in life, and maybe how are you able to now overcome them?
Yeah. Human beings, you must face challenges so that at least you can be a little bit stronger. So at least it can push you to another level. So that at least you can move a little bit outside the box. I guess if you don't face challenge, you cannot think more. So me, I can say it's my parents are peasants. Nanny is working, but the farming they're doing at home, the little they are getting is what they are using to pay my rent and support me in education. And luckily I didn't receive help in my first 2 semesters. That almost made me to drop out of school, but I got a good Samaritan who helped me to make it work for me. So that's when I started in 2.1. I started receiving my help, which has really pushed me to this far end. And I should be thankful to those who have been supporting me. My uncles, I have one uncle who is really supportive to me, and my parents are really in a top notch of supporting me. And I believe they deserve something from me. And I believe, I pray that I don't change in the future. I don't change so that I can give the support they have given me. I give hand back home. And that is my prayer. Another challenge has been, we can say, a challenge of like feeding, and that has been really tough. I can say getting 3 meals a day for a comrade, it's not been our time. It's not been real for us, but I thank God I've never starved, because the retro my parents give me, and that is it. The challenges, those are their internal challenges that I cannot able to explain further, but those are those retro that I face outside my internal one. Yeah.
Is doing bachelor of education, bachelor degrees in education, something that you always wanted to do in your life?
Of course, it's not real. For me, I wanted to be a nurse for some time, and I can say when I was in class 8, I wanted to be a medical doc, but unluckily I failed in KCSE in my biology, and that drowned me a lot. So I qualified to do nursing, but it's a little bit expensive. So due to the level of how my parents can support me, I opted out. So that's why I'm doing education, and education has been passion. I copied it from my madam in high school, who is Madam Zipporah, who is a really touching teacher who has been my mother throughout. Even now, I call her, I tell her something, she can solve it for me. So it's been passion. So that's why I'm doing education science, and we'll meet out there. I believe even your kid, Mr. Interview, I believe they're going to enjoy what I'm going to do to them. So I believe that's what I wanted to do after.
Now, where do you want to see yourself in future? Like now, let's say 10 years from now?
Of course, education. I want for a while. I want education one day to be my side hustle. so that I cannot depend on it that much. I just want it one day to be my side hustle. I have business minds. That was been I really want, so that if I come financially stable one day, okay, not that stable, I get some finances to support my a little business that I am thinking of. I want to be someone who can rely on my business more than part of education, so that at least education be as part of paying my fuel and some bills, and then my business to stand for everything and my welfare outside there. Yeah.
Now, what advice can you give, youth outside there?
If you're lucky to have parents who support you, please don't lose that chance, because people are struggling and they make it. But most youths outside here, they take advantage of the support of the parents and misuse it, which they later regret. But what I can say is that when you are challenged, don't wish that the challenge is removed. Wish that you become strong, so that you can able to handle the challenge. And I believe if you able to control whatever you are doing, if you have that self-esteem that pushes you, push you every time you want something, you push yourself, I believe you are going to do something great. And nobody came here in this world knowing that he will be somewhere. We all fighting for a destiny, and I believe God has everything for someone. So don't lose hope, even if it's your darkest time. Use your darkest time to know where you can reach. People believe that when they face challenge is meant for them. No, challenge are just meant there to strengthen you, so that at least you can be harder, you can pray harder, because I believe this. No one came here bright, and everyone is bright. For those young kids who are growing up, just know that your future is bright and everything is bright. And whoever supports you, just pray for them, so that at least they don't lose that morale of supporting you. Don't make parents regret their efforts. So what I can say, just push yourself a little bit hard, so that at least as time goes by, you can be somewhere. Because we are here working hard in M.K.U University. I didn't come here just to maybe to make myself happy. I just came here maybe to make my family have something in future. They rely on me. They have something that they can say, if we call Fidel somewhere, he can send us something that we can eat. So that's what I wish, that all young kids and those who are growing up and youths, they rely on. And one more thing is that it's been that youths are growing to use more drugs nowadays. I believe that we try to make them aware that drugs will drain them, and at the end they're going to lose the concentration in education. So let's all work hard, let's all focus, and everything will gonna be all right. Yes, sir.
Now, there are actually 3 people you have mentioned who are very supportive to you. One was your uncle, the other one was your teacher and your parent.
Yeah.
Now, as we conclude the video, now I want you to have a word for them.
To my superhero parents, one day if you gonna watch this video, I can just say salute you. I have a lot to say, but that just a salute can work for you, because everything you have done to me has been great. Every step I go, you have been there for me. Everything, everywhere, and anything I need, you just support me. Not that you have it, but the little that you have, you are giving me. To my uncle, who is always my mentor, who is always supporting me every time. Even if I call anytime, I tell him I need something, he'll just send it to me. Not that he has it. He's already retired teacher, but the little he has, he support me with it. To my high school teacher, oh my God, my mentor every time, that madam, I salute you. And one day I hope you will see your fruit somewhere. And that's what I can say. So for them all, just a salute, but I believe God will make me one day pay what they did.